Hello, hello. Just gonna do a market update, recap, look at a couple things, see what's going on. So I'm gonna start with USD CAD here. You can see we got like that similar fractal when USD CAD topped out, and I basically just kind of copied that. Boom, boom, right? Copied it and then just flipped it. I said, hey, that looks familiar, right? It's the patterns that I see, but let me just remove this so it doesn't look confusing. So I'm bullish on USD CAD. I want to see that go back to the 1.45 area. See, as we were climbing, price action bottomed out over here, like so, bounced, and you can see it was just trending since then, right? So from here to here, we're in a straight line. Anything in between is noise. That's how I look at the charts. I like to look at the pivot points. So this is that's your first base, right? And then get your next pivot, okay? And then you can see that we would have like somewhat of like a fair value around here. So I want to see price kind of bounce off of this range over here, similar to what we had over here. So I'll just do this. I don't want to do this. Copy from here. And you can see we're kind of doing a similar thing, right? Just like what we did here, similar. Okay. And exactly where we are now. It's practically like the same thing. Maybe I'll start that over here and go like this, right? So you can kind of see the little distribution right there. So we could continue selling off basically. And I want to see that build up and pump. So what does this mean for crypto, right? So like when we're looking at Bitcoin, we're gonna see Bitcoin look to pull back here. Okay. But overall I'm bearish on Bitcoin because it's been topping out since, right? So I like to pivot when the market pivots. Bitcoin is going down, I'm bearish. If next week is going up, bottoming nicely, and I'm bullish, right? Constantly changing because the markets are never still, right? Like the waves in the ocean, it's constantly moving, going this way, going that way, and I'm just trying to capture those pivots, right? So beautiful fractal there, okay? All right. So next low coming in right over there. Just gonna turn these lines white. So there, okay. That looks nice. Let's erase this, clean the charts up a bit. You know that that's a similar fractal, and we know that we're bullish on USD CAD. So now why is it selling off here? Well, it's selling off because we have a liquidity grab over here. Okay. This is your liquidity grab. Okay. That's your liquidity. It shoots all the way across. You see that? Shoots all the way across. So since we broke through that liquidity grab, I'm expecting to see it continue, right? That's what we're gonna have next. So zoom into that a bit, and you see the distribution pattern I'm talking about here. So practically today, or whatever time you're watching this, is probably too late, but you could grab like a little day trade here, right? Nice short position at this midway point here. TP would be down here, and then swap your order and look to go long practically, right? And hold that. That's over like 300 pips at least. So I'll be looking forward to this swing trade here. It's gonna be looking very nice. You can see we got the long-term trend at the low here, looking very nice. See that come to there and kind of like, bounce off. You're looking good. Okay. Aussie CAD. Let's do a comparison. I'm bullish on Aussie CAD, right? I'm gonna make sure shit's looking good. So you can see when USD CAD topped over here, Aussie CAD topped as well. Okay, big move down. Okay, Aussie CAD spiked and kind of bottomed first, right? And trended upwards, and I see that continuing, going back to the 9359 area, right? And so on. You can see the same thing happen for USD CAD, right? We line those bottoms up, right? USD CAD is looking to bottom here. Same thing with Aussie CAD. So I'm bullish in both pairs. I'm long on Aussie CAD right now. I'm looking to go long on USD CAD shortly. Um, so that's that. So that looks good. That looks good. Nice. Let's check on New Zealand CAD real quick. Ooh, nice. We touched base. You can see we had distribution right here. Distribution. We're gonna start to accumulate at these lows here. I wish I grabbed this trade. I was able to grab this one here. Should have held that, but brain was a little foggy, and you close the order, forget to look at things. Well, who cares? There's millions of trades out there, right? Can't grab them all. What do I want to do with this? Let's compare again. USD CAD. USD CAD top to New Zealand CAD bottom. They had the same spike out like Aussie CAD, right? New Zealand top is topping. While the dollar is going up and Aussie is going up. Let's take a look at New Zealand Aussie. No, do I have that backwards? Is it Aussie New Zealand? Right? Yeah, Aussie New Zealand. Okay, good. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. So let's pull USD CAD up again. Dollar tops. Aussie tops. You can see it pulls back at the same time. It's practically doing the same thing actually, right? It's doing the same thing. Right? Wedge drops and then pops. Except for here, I did the opposite. You got the accumulation at the bottom though, right? Yeah, I kind of did the same thing, but not didn't go as high, right? You can see here we got the accumulation though. What did I just do? What was that? Okay. Anyways, but you see you got that low here. Time frame. This is like a weekly time frame. Okay, let me actually draw some stuff on this. This is most definitely it's the demand level here. Okay, let's just hide this quickly. Okay, we're at a liquidity grab right now. Drop this line down. Just so I kind of know what's up, what's going on here from a distance, right? And you can kind of see we got like an impulse wave going here. Spotted that right away. Would this be 3, 4, 5? It looks so much smaller than 1 and 2 started. Or it could be like, 'cause I usually don't do ABC that low. And then there's nothing really happened there. So it's almost like this is your A, this is your B. Here your C there. Alright, I want to see something like that. Make another move up or something, but we're at a high right now. So I wouldn't see that 4 5 move as yet. I'm gonna delete that. Just zoom in a bit. This was really nice. Obviously we're at a high though, so it's like you wanna see that pull back. And then the brokerage trend at this moment here. You can see that brokerage trend level. Is this a gap right here? Distribution, right? Liquidity grab right here. It needs to come back up to retest that, right? Mm, are these sellers exhausted? Looks like they're exhausted here. You see, boom, seller comes in, but he be staying up here. He's not gonna come and sell again down here. So dumb money comes in, when buyers start to come in. Seller shows up, but not as strong. Buyer comes in. So you can see a move back up to this high here. What is that about? That's about 6. Not worth my time. I'd rather wait for buyers to come to really see what they could do. I want to see that seller come back, and that's where I'll go in again. Could all be a nice trade to the downside. It's only 50 pips. This is something I would like hold. I wanna see like buyers coming over here. I mean sellers come back in, and then I'd hold that like more close to like 80, 100 pip move. That's what I'm more looking for. Okay, I don't really trade Oz and New Zealand, but these are my main pairs here. So if Aussie, New Zealand is doing that, then obviously you're gonna see New Zealand CAD pump because we're at a low, right? So you're gonna wanna see that come back up to this liquidity area now. Let's see what sellers can do again. Euro dollar. Whew, almost forgot what euro dollar was trading at. I need to get back on that. Let's see. So yeah, took a short over here a while back, right? Then we close that out down here. I'm gonna extend this liquidity zone. You can see buyers jumping in, or are they not? They look like they're getting rejected. So we got fair value right here. Boom. That looks very nice. Alright, so this will be a short position over here on euro dollar. I'm gonna go ahead and actually jump into this trade. I'm just gonna check volume. Let's zoom out a bit so you can see what the hell we're looking at. So this is my fractal layover for euro dollar. I'm hella bearish long term. This is gonna be a crazy rundown. It's gonna be nice. I'm looking forward to actually holding Forex short for a long period of time. But we gotta see the bigger moves. We gotta see the bigger ways clear first, right? If you don't see those bigger moves clear, then you can't hold a trade like that. Furthermore, Forex traders don't even hold trades like that. But I do. I'm not a normal Forex trader. Okay, yeah, we got it. Let's remove that. I can't fucking see shit. Okay. So yeah, low there, right? That's your high. Buyer comes up like this. Boom, boom, boom. Gets rejected here. Boom. Clears his low over here, right? Okay, buyer comes back in. Matches his high again. Sells off. Works his way down, right? Coming back up for a retest right here. Okay. 15.99999. Alright? Right there. That's where you want to see that move back to the downside. Okay. So next swing low, 14. You're gonna say Seth? 1.142, right? So 14.2 or 143 around there. Approximately 150 pips at least to the downside, right? And then you can see that trend line, right? You're gonna go with the grain, not against the grain. I ain't looking for buys. Sell only, right? Undo, 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 undo. So there I was looking more of the micro moves. Let's look at the bigger moves here now. So bigger moves. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys something too. Impulse wave. Fucking gotta love it. Look at that. Game over. Okay guys? Game over. Look, look. Look again. Impulse wave. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Game over, guys. Okay? Oh, oh, look at that again. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Game over again, guys. Right? Now, she was talking about the ABC pattern to make the Elliott wave theory, impulse wave, easier to look at. Right? So from move 2 to 3, just chop it in half. Look for the ABC. A, B, C. Okay? That's it. right? So you can kind of see different patterns that repeat every time, right? Back in the past, like over back here, it looks like it's more doing like a A, B, C. Actually, no, it's still doing the impulse wave. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's still an impulse wave, right? So it's been doing an impulse wave from the dawn of time. So bearish on the euro, bullish on the dollar, bullish on the Aussie over CAD. Okay, let's take a look at oil. You guys know me, I'm being bearish in oil since 144. So 120s, right? Simple SMR, smart money reversal, right? And then it goes into its distribution phase right here, right? Okay, same thing, SMR, distribution, distribution, and then it looks like we went to accumulation. So we're gonna see a run back to 66, 64, like I was saying in my post. I think it records the other screen. We'll take a look at that later. Okay, my next move here for oil is right $33, $40 area, 44 to $34 area, right, for oil. So what I plan on doing next is try to capture that pullback. I want to sell that pullback and hold it. If I could hold something like that, that'd be beautiful, right? I want to just take the trade, swing it, and not have to really look at it and come back in another morning and I'm laughing, right? That's the whole point. Copper, right? I made a lot of fuck ups in copper, but I'm getting it right now. Okay, I gotta switch my thing back to this one. Oh, no way, I just missed my copper trade. It bounced that quick? Oh well, okay, that's fine. Cool, cool. Like I said, I grabbed this one, closed it there. Can't grab them all. This would have been a nice swap. Hold it, TP, double trade, done, right? It's okay, that's fine. It's already at like resistance anyways, so that is fine. How much time are we at? 23 minutes. I was literally watching it over here, that's fine. Okay, I should have bought that, man. Gold and bullish gold, of course. Okay, bullish gold. The pattern stays the same for gold. It's like so clear and easy to like. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, right? Run up 20% pullback. Run up 20 to 50% pullback, right? Run up 20. Run up 20 to 50% pullback, okay? Run up 20, 20-ish pullback, right? I'm gonna say 50, but within that range, right? You want to sit on top of the golden ratio. That's the whole point. See, look. All right, we just want to sit on top of the golden ratio. That's the whole point here. Okay, Alt F. All right, we just want to sit on top of it. Okay. So gold is a buy, right? So now we take our extension, go from base, swing high, swing low. We're gonna see gold go to about 125 grand, over $5,000 gold. It's the next target. Okay, 35% of margin trades. Plus, plus, plus. Same thing for silver because it does the same shit, right? We broke all-time highs. Silver is gonna go to like, I don't even know, like 70s next, right? Is there a swing low here? Next swing. It's not mathing. It's not hitting my fib target. I'll have to extend this. Do that later. I don't want to waste too much time. Uh, don't need to look at DXY. Just flip euro dollar upside down and you have DXY pretty much. S&P. So I'm gonna call this early. We're gonna dump on the S&P. That's my early call. I'm bearish on S&P. Of course, it's still bullish, right? Because we're in an uptrend. Right, that's the green right now. But when we see this chop, 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 we all know what happens. All right, don't play dumb. You all know what's up. I'm here to catch the poor. I'm not. I don't. Sometimes I'll do a little day trade, but I don't. I'm not too much into day trading. I don't have much time for that. Um, whatever works for you, right? Okay. Sneak peek of what I on the Russell, right? Easy fractal, WYXZ fractal, okay. SMR distribution, ICT setup, right? Look, Russell's doing nothing here. This is a dead giveaway, guys. Come on, dead giveaway. We're gonna go through a little mini quick recession type thing and then bounce back again. Like, what the hell is the Russell doing though, for real? Like, is it gonna go anywhere? It's been sideways since COVID. Like, that is nuts. That is nuts, guys. Sideways since COVID. Like, and we're getting closer to 2030, farther from 2020. So, and the Russell has done nothing. No trend, straight sideways. Like, how can you tell me that's good news? No. Right, okay, NASDAQ. What is this supposed to, what am I doing here? Is this a log scale? Is this a regular scale? Alright, you can see we bounced, kind of held this high here, a little spike out, held it, copy this, duplicate it. You can see where the NASDAQ is looking to go, alright? I don't know what this trend line is doing because it is not doing jack. It's not doing jack. This looks better. Okay, Nasdaq obviously, like it's the Nasdaq, it's technology. It's gonna boom more than S&P. Take a look at the video, Nibdo. What happened here? It actually this impulse wave I drew here. I drew this before price like even hit 210. So that's a good call then. That is a good call on my end. Is it still dumping? What time is it? 8:50. It's almost 9 o'clock. 30 minutes into the video. Nice level here, the Nasdaq. I'd say that'll be your buying point. Your buying point for swing trades. You have a lot of gaps, right? It's coming about to close the gap, but why stop there when support's there? So I could just see that right down to the bottom. Right. So you have like this like little range here. Okay. Okay, log scale now. That doesn't even fit. I gotta update that. It's like bleeding. It's like not even lining up. I hate when the charts glitch like that. It's weird. This is, I don't know why this like moved by itself or something. This is supposed to be like kind of up more. That looks better. Like, how did it move on its own? Maybe have a sock slit? Holy shit. It's at the top of the trend line. And I rejected it since week. But the Nasdaq is still pumping. You'd have to essentially break above this trend line here, right? That means this trend line won't work for long. I mean, they're still working, it's been working for quite a while. We're just be looking at new targets, right? But time is coming quicker and price is developing. As you can see, this is an impulse wave, so this could be a tipping point, right? I don't know if we're gonna get a Christmas rally still. I'm looking forward to it. That's what I keep saying. I mean, what comes up must come down. What goes down must come up, right? So it could maybe look like after Christmas, New Year's rally type thing, right? So we're still bullish, of course, of the video because they're going with the grains, uptrend still, right? Till I see something like this, like say Christmas rally comes in and it goes like this, womp womp, and it kind of like dies off, right? You see that lower low? So, okay, this is not financial advice. It's just a video, okay? But right, I could grab this fractal here because I could already see some stuff. Like everything is a repeat, right? Like the S&P, right? It's what the S&P sold last. So, all right, we want to see. So like right now, the 4 market cycles, you can see this is accumulation. This is expansion. Price slowing down like this. We're going into distribution now. Okay, that's the next move here. And guys, don't be surprised if altcoins don't take off until next year, July. Do not be surprised. Speaking of altcoins, let's look at altcoins. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fix the charts here. Clean up, clean up. Man, I love this chart. Like, look at these trend lines. Amazing, right? The reason why I'm not drawing it like this, I mean, I did draw it. I have a post on my Twitter. I drew it like this because, like, it's a wedge too, and a breakout. I don't want to focus on that breakout. I'm focusing on this lower trend line because I want to see price bounce, right? I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I want to see price bounce here. But at the same time, you can't be on one side. You gotta look at both sides. So I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bearish for the next couple weeks, few weeks, I should say. All right. So big liquidity grab here. It's easy. Once you guys see this video, you won't unsee it. This will change your perspective. Okay. Impulse wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Head and shoulders pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay. Neckline, breakout, retest, sell off. Right. You hear Trump saying this, good news, good news. There's good news on crypto. Of course, they dropping the good news at a liquidity grab. Come on, guys. Right? It's a liquidity grab. They know what they're doing. It's a stage. It's all a play. Shit's fake. They know what they're doing. They did the same thing last, not the beginning of this year, I should say. They did the same thing at the beginning of this year. All right, massive double topping pattern. Okay, neckline. Massive double topping pattern. Okay, read the price action. Neckline. Okay, I'm short on Bitcoin. I'm gonna hold that. Because the strategy works. It's doing what works for me. And I like swing trading, so cause I get to chill and just watch the markets do its thing, right? What was I gonna say here? Yeah. So what happened? We consolidated here. Markets dumped. Markets pumped, and then Trump was like, da-da-da, buy the dip, whatever. Obviously, yeah, buy the dip down here. Thanks for the call out. But you know, when the markets pull back, they're gonna drop the good news on the pullback. Don't get tricked. Don't get fooled this time. These guys are funny, man. Goddamn. All right, 88K. That's my target. Next, Ethereum. Okay, that needs to retest. 28 to 18. All right, that's my target. Long-term bullish though. Okay, you see the fractal. It's on my Twitter. ABCDE pattern. Same thing with Ripple. Man, Ripple is scary. I'll tell you that. Ripple is scary. Oh, damn. Mm. Yeah, you know where Ripple got the nickname Ripple from? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elliot never misses. I'm just saying, he never misses. He's dead and gone now, but like even till this day, he never misses. Okay, guys. Elliot is the man. Thank you, Elliot. Amazing man. I mean, I'm sure anyone else could have found and invented this thing, but like he was the one who did it. So somebody's got to do it. Right? Elliot did it. Look at that. So Ripple, rips, rugs, rips, rugs, rips, rugs. Okay. Got a beautiful low over here. Hello, Alt T, Trendline. Okay, thank you. Glitchy, man. Your new computer. So, you could copy this down, build your structure, whatnot. I'm predicting Ripple goes to $22. I'm still for the $200 target, but not yet. I'm going to go for 17 to 22 by 2028. It's a decent target. If Bitcoin is looking to dump hard, well, everything follows Bitcoin. So then why the hell is Ripple going to stay this high then? Why is Dogecoin going to stay where it's at right now? Right? They're just not. Okay? 70% pullback on Ripple because there's a massive, oh my god, there's a massive, does this thing work? Okay, somehow brought up the marker. Okay, I was trolling. Okay, there's a massive gap here, right? So you gotta fill that gap. And you'd be like, oh, Nate, you didn't fill this gap. You didn't fill this gap. Well, I don't know, man. This was a different time. That shit was ripping, right? So, different cycle. We're in a new cycle now. You don't need to fill those gaps. Ripple's not going back to those prices. But Ripple will go back to these because this is local. Like you can see what's going on here. We're still in the time identity. Like we're still here. We didn't really leave. Like you can see what happened, right? It's not like the charts are compressed still. You can zoom in and you're still seeing the low over here. So yeah, that doesn't look good. Um, that is definitely a trend line because you got a low and then a higher low, and then that's all buyers did. Pathetic. And then you got your descendant triangle broke out, right? Smart money reversal at the top, distribution, distribution, right? So this whole range here, it's contraction. You got your contraction here, right? Contraction, accumulation at the bottom, all right? Distribution at the top, okay? And remember, once you see it, you cannot unsee it, okay, guys? This even works looking at it like this too. It could be your 3, 4, 5 like right there. And if price, and then you can make a rule, if price action still doesn't break number 5, then I don't know what else to say. Ripple rose only about like roughly 500%. I'm holding Ripple from like way over here. Okay. So like, just remember to take profit, guys. I don't care how big your balls are. I don't know if I can even make this a support level here. Like this is not support. Support's not at a high, like, support's down here. If anything, this is a liquidity grab. I should change that. Okay. That's a liquidity grab. Supply, yeah, definitely up here. Demand, definitely down here. But we have a nice trend here, so I'm looking at 60 cents Ripple. Okay. Let's change that number. Oh my god. 2060s. There, that looks better. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Best community on CT, guys. Alright. Epileptic. Go check them out. We're not going nowhere. We're here to stay. These guys got big balls, big diamond hands. Okay, so what I'm doing over here, right? Fractals repeat, but because time is like so weird, it's like it expands, right? Time expands in every direction. So you can see time expand in here, right? You started small, 12 bars, and then you tripled that or so, 60 bars, right? So you can imagine how many bars you're gonna consolidate for this next accumulation zone, right? It's only gonna get larger, but bigger the consolidation, bigger the breakout. That's what I'm saying, guys. Go check out Epileptic because it's gonna be a big, big, big move. Big move. I'm telling you guys, game changer. Retiring the bloodline money. It's like we made it, guys. We made it. So it's crazy, nuts. Like it's game over. It's game over. Look at those highs. Like, yo, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. You kind of have an idea of how I look at the markets. Okay, where I stand right now. I'm long-term bullish, short-term bearish. Okay, that makes sense, right? That made sense. Yeah, yeah, I'm bearish now, long-term. Yeah. All right. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, give me a shout out, whatever that helps. No, don't even like the video. Just go check out Epileptic, guys. Please check out Epileptic. Go see what the community is about. We're here to stay. We're not leaving.